In this video, I'm going to show you how to track recoverable versus non-recoverable tax in Wave. To begin, head over to your Wave dashboard. For this demonstration, I have already opened all the necessary tabs in advance to make the process as quick and smooth as possible. Before diving into the setup, it's important to understand the difference between recoverable and non-recoverable tax. Recoverable tax typically applies in countries with GST or VAT systems. In these systems, when you spend on business expenses, you are able to claim the tax back. On the other hand, non-recoverable tax is common in countries with sales tax systems, where the tax paid on business purchases cannot be claimed back. Understanding this distinction is essential for proper tax tracking in your Wave account. Now let's see how this works in practice. If I navigate to my sales tax reports, you will notice that some of my sales already have tax labels applied. However, when I look at the purchases section, no purchases or associated taxes are showing, even though I have made one purchase. To understand why, I need to go to my bills section, which can be accessed from the left-hand side menu under purchases. Here, I see that one of my bills has been paid. If I open this bill and view its details, I can confirm that I included GST on this purchase. Despite this, it is not appearing in my tax report. The reason for this is found in the sales tax settings, which can be accessed by clicking on your company name in the top right corner, selecting Business Settings, and then choosing Sales Taxes. In this case, the GST tax applied to my purchase was set at 22%, but the recoverable tax checkbox was not selected. That is why it does not appear as recoverable in the report. In contrast, another GST tax I have listed has the recoverable option enabled. To make my invoice reflect recoverable tax, I switch the applied GST to this version that is marked as recoverable. It is important to note that in some countries, such as Canada, you may need to enable the recoverable tax option when creating a sales tax, whereas in the USA it may remain unchecked depending on local regulations. Keep in mind that this setting cannot be edited for an existing tax. If needed, a new sales tax must be created. Once the recoverable tax is applied to the bill, I return to the Bills section, remove the previous tax, and add the new recoverable GST. After saving these changes, I refresh the reports page. Now, the purchase appears under the recoverable GST section, and the tax amount is included. A negative number in the ending balance indicates that this tax is claimable from the tax authority. Previously, when the tax was non-recoverable, the entire amount paid was counted as an expense in Wave. Now, only the portion of the purchase excluding the recoverable tax is recorded as an expense, while the remainder is listed as recoverable in the reports. This is how you can effectively track recoverable versus non-recoverable tax in Wave.